Hello, fellas and fellettes. My name's Jason. You're watching Yuckin Valley Outdoors. Now, you might also see this on the Facebook because I cross post. Right here behind me is a chainsaw. I'm going to spin you around and talk about it. Then we're going to do some cutting with it. Be the first time of me using this particular saw. We have here an Echo 4510. Well, of course, she's sitting on the beautiful split fire. I know I talk about this split fire quite a bit, but I love that little splitter. Excuse me. Let's get back to this chainsaw with my ADHD squirrel moment. That is a 4510, 45cc saw. It belongs to Brandon Hode, a dairy farmer in upstate New York. I'm going to call him my friend. I've never met him, but this will be the second saw of his I've done videos with. And us woodhounds, we just make friends. So I'm calling him my friend, but he sent me this saw right here. Like I say, it's a 4510. It's had some work done to it by Derek from Derek Stuff. So look him up. Derek's a great guy. I'm gonna call Derek my friend too, and I've never shook his hand either. But I've seen a lot of his work. He does some pretty good work on these little saws. This one's, like I say, this one's going around. And this is not part of the United by Sawdust group, but it's the same scenario. I mean, it's just reviewing a chainsaw, passing them around. After this, well, there's a few already had it. I can't remember everybody's names, but if you look up Hody, Holsteins, and Hardwoods, that's his little channel. You can see what's happening with his stuff. And of course, if you see this and you want to see about United by Sawdust, you can look that up too. Bracken, Frontier Firewood, he's out there in Wyoming. He's Frontier Fury and my saw, Appalachian Outlaw, traveling around the country. Pretty cool deal, but that's basically what this is. But I'm just going to do a review of this little saw right here, and after I make a few cuts with it, I wanna point out something else. I got this thing in the mail, put it together, put some gas in it and oil. It didn't take but 3 pulls, and she was running. I about had it on the second pull. That's crazy. These Echoes, you don't have to jerk on them. They're running. If they're right, they're running. That's one thing I will say about the Echo. Now this saw is, I don't know that it's not a professional grade saw. Let's just say that. I'm used to professional grade saws. This is, I guess, either a farming ranch or a homeowner. I don't know what they consider it. But so far, I mean, just putting my hands on it, and like I say, it fired right up. That's kind of impressive. So, I know y'all are probably getting tired of hearing me talk and staring at this saw sitting on that beautiful split fire 1165E right there. But we're going to put it in the wood and do some cutting. Then I'll talk a little bit more about it. Alright, I've got what we're going to call a poly stick, because this is just some small plumbing pipe that you get at any hardware store, buck store, whatever you want to call it. I do not own a Gramp stick, but as I was talking about Derek Stuff earlier, he makes the Gramp sticks for Russ Willie. And not that I have anything against a Gramp stick, but these poly sticks, a whole stalk of this stuff ain't just a few dollars, and you cut it. These are 16, but I've got some in 18 and 20 I got over here in the shed. They just work for me. Blue, I can see it, if I drop it, whatever. It's awesome. But anyway, guys, we're going to fire this saw up right here. And let's just see if I can make this happen in one pull, because as I said earlier, I've already had it running. Let's see if she'll go. Look at that. I've already warmed it up, so we're ready to cut, guys. Here we go. First few cuts right here with this 4510 Echo. I'm very impressed with what it's doing. Like I said, this is either a farming ranch saw or a homeowner saw. Do your research on that, because I'm not a Google wizard. But, I mean, the thing's fairly lightweight for what it is. And I'm telling you guys, you cannot go wrong with Echo saws. I'm a Stihl guy. And this thing's had some work done to it. So she's probably a little more aggressive than one right off the shelf. But, I love it so far. I mean, I can't bash the saw. You've seen what it just done with no problems whatsoever. And I mean, whether you're a Husky guy, Steel guy, Echo, it doesn't matter. If the saw cranks, runs, and cuts for you, it's making you money. So, I say I'm pretty partial to Steel. These Echoes have come a long way. I mean, there's just there's nothing bad to say about this saw, except, and I'll do another little video on this, it does have an external clutch like a Husky. I'm not in love with that, but it doesn't affect how the saw works. It's just aggravating to me to have that outboard clutch, but I will do a small video on that. Anyway, guys, stay tuned. There'll be more.